Hey, I'm David Thompson, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my game Pavlov's House from DVG. So super excited to work with Dan and all the gang at DVG on making Pavlov's House a reality. So today I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the game, talk to you about the inspiration for the game. So first off, if you're not familiar with Pavlov's House, it's named for the defense of a Soviet strongpoint during the Battle of Stalingrad. So it's one of the key pieces of Soviet propaganda during the battle. And of course, the Battle of Stalingrad being one of the most important battles in history. So so you may have heard about Pavlov's House, and it's been a level on Call of Duty. It's been scenarios in other games. Never before has there been a game designed entirely around Pavlov's House. So a lot of research has gone into making this game historically accurate. So you're going to see a lot of historical detail built into the game, but still, it's a game that plays quickly, and it provides you a lot of different opportunity, both at the operational and tactical level, to really understand how the battle played out. So, to that end, we've put together a companion book. It's a 43-page book. This is just historical background on Pavlov's House. It's got maps. It has all sorts of historical detail, and the reason we provided that is because this story is one there's a lot of myth. Due to the Soviet propaganda that surrounded it, and a lot of Western reporting that just recycled the Soviet propaganda. So we did our best to set the story straight in this companion book so you can really understand the true story behind what's going on in the battle and relive that. So let's talk about the game a little bit. The board is not like most boards. It's actually divided into 3 different sections. And here in this first section, this is where the game, which was designed originally as a solitaire game, and then later on, during the design process, realized that, hey, this while it plays great as a solitaire game, purpose-built for that, it also lends itself really well to 2-player cooperative. So in this area here, this is an overview of the Volga, right? So you have a zoomed-out view, operational level view of the Volga, and this is where one player in a cooperative game, or one player in the solitaire, controls the operational level elements of the Soviet army defending. So you're going to be doing things like deploying anti-aircraft guns to defend the house against Stuka strikes, or setting up artillery that can be used by forward observers in the house, or using the flotilla to move supplies across the Volga to resupply Pavlov's house. Next, we have the 9 January Square area. So this is where all of the Wehrmacht activity is going to happen, all the attacks that are going to go against Pavlov's house. Now, I mentioned it was originally designed as a solitaire game. Then we developed a 2-player cooperative version from that. Most recently, we've developed a variant for 3 players where we can have a German player take the role of the attackers. And that's what happens here. So we're going to be deploying panzers, we're going to be deploying riflemen, and they're going to be trying to take out Pavlov's house. The Wehrmacht player also has the ability to use Stukas to strike both the operational level defenders, so trying to help, interrupt this process while those defenders are helping the people in Pavlov's house. And so that leaves Pavlov's house itself. So we have a view here inside the house. This is where we're going to be deploying the tactical level, individual counters representing each of the defenders in Pavlov's house. We have the counters with the original, with pictures of the original defenders whenever possible. We've got the actual weapons that are being used. So you're going to be using anti-tank rifles to take out the panzers as they roll into 9 January Square. You're going to be using snipers to take out guys. The full range. If it happened in Pavlov's house, you're going to be able to do it in the game. So I hope that provided you a little bit of insight into the game. I will be around on the DVG Facebook page, on Board Game Geek. Just reach out to me if you have any questions about the game. I'll be sure to answer them. And we'll be posting some additional design notes about the game. So thanks, and I'll be talking to you soon.